What do you think, Michael Irvin, of the possibility that Jerry Jones could trade up and try and get Kyle Pitts for the Cowboys?
Listen, for what that kid is, I mean, he's phenomenal talent. He's really a wide receiver playing the tight end position, and a guy that, you know, when I study him, he talks about how much he loves learning all the nuances of blocking and everything. The kid seems like he really wants to be great. It would be insane to have him. You know, as much as Dallas needs, as much defense as they need, it would be insane to have him. And I heard you guys earlier talk about there's not enough balls to go around. It may be true in some sense, but this kid will be up the pecking order if he did come to Dallas in some kind of way.
Damien Woody, I think you were the one who said that. So what do you think about that? If Kyle Pitts would move up that line?
Green, I mean, listen, you just paid Dak Prescott $40 million a year. How many more weapons does Dak Prescott need? Does Dallas Cowboys offense need? You got 3 receivers. You got Zeke. The line is coming back. Playmaker, just not enough balls to go around. Like, everybody has an ego. Okay, everybody has an ego. Everybody wants their fair share of balls. You add this guy to the mix, somebody's going to be disgruntled in that offense. I can tell you that.
Yeah, but we're talking. You're talking the immediate right here. Now you got to look at it from the long term. You don't know how long Amari's going to be here. We do not know how long Amari's going to be here. But I can tell you this also. It's much more difficult. I'm telling you, as a wide receiver, it's much more difficult to stop a great tight end with a great wide receiver than it is to stop 2 great receivers. That's why we're seeing Kansas City in the mix every year, because it's hard to double those 2 elements on a football field when you have a great tight end and a great wide receiver. And I know Jerry's thinking about that.
So here's the thing, Michael. This seems easy to say that if Kyle Pitts were to somehow slip to number 10, that Jerry would take him. No one would have any question about that. But that feels unimaginably unlikely.
Right.
So how will you react on your coverage of the draft next week if Roger gets up there and says the Cowboys have traded all the way up to number 4 to take Kyle Pitts? What will you say?
I would say, wow. You know, boy, they must have a lot of confidence in Dan Quinn's ability to get this defense going. Because say what you will, this is not arena football. You're going to have to play some defense. You're not going in the game saying, in arena football, you need 1 stop. Just 1 stop to win a football game. This is not arena football. You're going to need way more than 1 stop, and you're going to need a better defense than the Cowboys put on the football field last year. I don't care how great the offense is. The Kansas City Chiefs offense couldn't have survived the Dallas defense last year. So whatever you do, you got to get better on defense. And I think they got better just by hiring Dan Quinn and going back to their base. But I don't know if that's better enough. You got to find some players to add to that defense this offseason.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.